fan project, and I figure I come to you live so we could do a workout together. So with that said, a common question I get is how do you build your body with calisthenics? Calisthenics was my first foundation. It has always been, even when there was no equipment available. As long as you have your body, you can build your body. It just requires hard work. It requires discipline. It requires pushing through the bullshit of your mind telling you you want to give up. Don't give up. Get in, get involved. Let's get it together. If you have a rack like this is all you need. Technically, if you don't have that, you can start with push-ups. So you're going to hit sets of 10 is what you want to do here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You need something where you can pull, because the only way your back is going to get worked or your biceps are going to get worked is if you're pulling something. And so whether you have a tree branch, whether you have rings, whether you have a pull-up bar, you want to come on a bar where you can pull up. You're going to get 10 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for your legs, you can either do a lunge or you can do a body weight squat. Legs are a little heavier, so you may want to go like 15, 20 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all you need, is 3 exercises. You do them. There's a couple of different ways to do them. The absolute easiest way to do them is 10 by 10 by, let's say, 15. 10 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, 15 squats. You just repeat that 10 times. That's it. That's your entire workout. Another way you can do this, it's called 10 up. I'm going to show you exactly what that means. We're just going to do this with pull-ups so I could explain it very easy. Here's your pull-up bar. What 10 up means is we're going to start from one set, 1 rep, and we're going to pyramid it up all the way till we get to 10. So you're going to come here. This is set number 1. 1 rep. Give yourself a break. You come back for set 2. Set 2 is 2 reps. Give yourself a break. You come back, you hit it again. Set 3 is 3 reps. See where we're going with this? You keep going. 4, 5, 6. Once you get to 10, that's the pyramid. You could do it from the bottom up, and then you could do it from the top down. If you did it that way, that is an entire pull-up routine. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, just sharing a live workout now. Get a lot of questions about it. All I'm saying is you need a simple setup. You could be outside in the sunshine. You don't need any fancy gym equipment. You don't need any crazy stuff. And if you don't have a setup like that, that's okay too, because you can just do it with your body weight with push-ups and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for tuning in. I could see some of the questions below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I can answer anything you need help with. Today, I actually got an at-home gym. Fantastic. That is good news to hear. So the whole key with being able to work out at home or work out outside is, yeah, the gym's a cool place, but sometimes it's hard to get to the gym, or we don't have enough time in our day, and then sometimes you can start missing workouts. Whereas if you have something at your house, or you start to learn how to use your body weight correctly, you could just do it anywhere you are. And so that way you'll be able to get more in without having to worry about traveling and going back and forth. But yeah, I was in the middle of showing what a 10 by 10 is. So we got up to like 3 sets. Basically, by the time you get to like set 4, set 5, so you're just coming in, and you could change variations. You don't have to always go wide. You can come in shoulder width. Each of these is going to hit your back a different way. Let's say you want to work on your biceps. You're going to come in, you're going to turn your palms to your hand for a chin up. That's now your biceps. You could even come and put them nice and close together, and that will focus on the outer head of your biceps. So literally, you can start to cover most of your body just by changing up different variations. But yeah, if you like videos like this and you like to do live workouts, more than happy to get on here live and do workouts with you. But without waiting too much, I say we can get another set of body weight squats. So the first one we did 15. We're going to do 15 again. 4, 5, 6. And sometimes it can be hard if you're trying to work out alone. But if you're tuning in now, we can sort of get it together. 8, 9, 10. So if you're looking at this on your phone, your TV at home, you could literally just jump down and get them with me. We won't even do anything on the bar. We'll just get some body weight squats and keep going. Even if you only have 5 minutes in the morning, this is a good way to get the blood flowing. And we could jump down. You could do push-ups. If push-ups are too hard for you, you're going to change the way you position yourself. Hopefully you could see that. But basically, you'd put your knees on the ground and come up there. If they're too easy, get one leg off the ground. So that's the thing with calisthenics. It will never get too easy. Does your subscribe pop up when someone subscribes? Not right away, but I'll get a notification later on after. The Adventures of WD. Yeah, not too jacked, but that's why I'm on here. That's why I'm on YouTube. I wanted to share the message. No steroid use, no TRT, 100% natural. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, hey, if you just work out like this, you're going to get jacked in 30 days. It's not going to happen. I'm going to be 36 this week. I've been doing this since I'm 20 years old. So it's really about longevity. It's about consistency. And it's more so for health. It's more so for mental health as well. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. But it's really more so for mental health than anything else. So when I started to work out in my early 20s, I did want to change my body, but that was not the main purpose of working out. I actually started to work out because I was going through a lot of stuff emotionally, mentally. I used to be very aggressive. I used to sort of snap out emotionally. And so I found that fitness was an outlet for me to take all that energy and put it into a positive frame. And once I had found fitness, I never turned back. It's been with me for the longest time. I plan on it being with me for my entire life. What is a good meal for bodybuilding? There is a couple. I can't put the link, I don't think, right now, but I'm going to put a link. I have a free school group. If you go to school.com, you should be able to find Upgraded Man Project. So I have a free group. I explain all this. I have a lot of videos. But in essence, a good meal for bodybuilding, you always want to focus on protein first. If you have your plate and you focus on protein first, that's always going to help you because that's going to keep you fuller longer, and that's going to prevent you from eating some of the more bad stuff. And so whether that's steak, ground beef, chicken, fish, for a guy, you want to, like, you could use your hands. I don't track calories. I don't put food on scales, but about 2 handfuls of protein is going to be a very good starting point for most people. And then the other half of the plate, let's say you have potatoes or white rice or fruit. Those are your best carbohydrates. If you take a cupped hand, you could put 2 of those on a plate as well. If you want to get more lean, I would cut it down to 1 cupped hand. So 2 hands of protein and 1 cupped hand of carbs. If you do that at most meals, you're going to get in shape. Hard for me to figure out what I'm going to eat. Yeah, I hear you on that one. So basically, you want to sort of plan ahead. This doesn't mean you have to meal prep. It all depends on how your day looks. But like, let's say if you're at work and you can't do that, then yeah, you want to sort of take food with you because trying to eat on the go can be a little hard. But if you are on the go, if you like fish, like tuna fish, sardines, beef jerky, all of these are great options, like quick stuff where you can get at a convenience store or a gas station, anything like that. Protein shakes are not that great. A lot of them have a lot of added garbage in them. There are a couple of clean brands. One of the brands is called Own, Only What You Need. So you could find those at like Target, CVS. So that's what I would say. You always want to try to eat whole food as much as possible. But if your day is busy or you're traveling, then maybe take a few protein shakes with you, no added sugar, maybe some beef jerky, some beef sticks, maybe a can of sardines, something like that. Even hard-boiled eggs. Sometimes you can find hard-boiled eggs already cooked, and you can just find that on the go. Could I give you a challenge? Yeah, I would love a challenge. Absolutely, man. Go right ahead. Hi, how's it going? Ohio Rizzler of Oz. That's a pretty cool name. I like that. But yeah, any questions you have while I'm here live? I'm not going to be on too much longer because I do have to go, but try to do 5 pull-ups. Just for you, I'm going to double that. So you want 5, I'm going to give you 10. And it's all just to motivate each other, because there was a time when I couldn't do any. And then we just keep trying and keep building and keep going. And you can keep counting. I'll keep pulling. You let me know where I am. I think that's like 12. But that was the thing. There was a time in my life when it was hard to even do 1. And so that's what I mean. It's more so for a mental challenge than it is anything else. The body follows the mind and vice versa. If we start to build a strong body, we're going to have a strong mind. We start to build a strong mind, it's going to help us build a strong body. Okay. I don't know if you were on here earlier. So here, if you don't have a setup like this, that's okay. But this is called an inverted row. So yes, you can use a strap, but this is an inverted row. So you would do these. You could do this on a bar. You could do it on a tree branch. You could do it at the playground. And what that will do, it's going to strengthen your shoulders, your arms, your lats, and eventually you'll be able to go and get a full pull-up on the bar, if that makes sense. But yeah, you could also put the band on your foot, and you can try to do it that way as well. But yeah, if you guys have more questions, let me know. Let's get another, so instead of body weight squats, we're going to do these nice lunges. So just right foot's going to go back, left foot's going to stay where it is. And you don't have to work out for hours. You could literally do this in like 10, 15 minutes. As you can see, we only been on here like 10 minutes or so. I'm already covered in sweat. And so you would do this. This puts a little more weight on that front leg as you're lunging. If you have knee problems, you may want to watch, but for the most part, you really don't need a lot of equipment. How do you have your body form when you do a pull-up? Because it's hard for me. Gotcha. Okay, this is a good question. I don't know how much you could see on here. Hopefully you could hear me. I have my headphones in. I'm going to show you something. So let's say you get on the bar. Now, if I just jump on the bar and do loosey-goosey, it's too hard to get up here. But if you're on the bar, watch my back. This is called the scapular retraction. You see how I bring my shoulder blades down? I keep my stomach tight, my head up. Now I hang. Now my whole body is tight. Now it's my back, it's my shoulders, it's my arms. Everything is helping the pull-up. And that's actually perfect. Yeah, that's actually the most common problem people have with pull-ups, is that they just, they don't do the scapular retraction. And so if we don't retract the scapula down, what happens is the shoulder wants to roll forward. And now you see how much movement's here? That's going to cause some pain, and it will make it much harder to do the actual pull-ups. Remember the name Tony Tough Knuckles? That's pretty cool. I'll remember that, man. You can remember my name, Upgraded Man Project. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back. Hey, Tony Knuckles, you let me know. Whenever you want to go, I'm here. Send me to Addy. I'm ready to roll. That's hilarious. But yeah, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, I'm actually going to be putting a testosterone masterclass. I'm actually working on it today. It'll be loaded either later today or tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll try to do some more live streams. I think this went real well. So about 15 minutes in, I do got to get going because I got some stuff to do. But if you're not subscribed to the channel already, subscribe. I have a ton of videos on there already, but I'm gonna have way more coming out. More so master classes, explaining nutrition, diet, and everything I did in my personal life to go from. I grew up very fat. I was fat, out of shape, got picked on, got bullied. Then as I got into about 18, 20, got into substances, drinking, lots of depression, lots of fighting. From there, at about 21, I found fitness and I've never looked back since. So it's been health and fitness from there on out. And I am the happiest I've ever been because of it. Yep. Thank you very much. I will see you guys later. If you have any other question, now's your time to ask because I'm about to end the live stream. But I'm glad a lot of people showed up today because I'll be doing much more of these. We could get some workouts together. We could talk about nutrition. We could talk about life in general. Um, and that's actually, I really appreciate the support. That's why I put this channel together. There's too much nonsense in the fitness industry, too much nonsense in the health industry. There's a lot of fake people out there. And that's why I want to do lives like this. There's no edits, there's no fakeness. This is as real as you could get. My next video should be up. As you're a subscriber, you'll get a notification. It should be, if it uploads to YouTube, it's a master class. It will be up there tonight. If not, it'll be there by tomorrow morning. But that video is actually, I'm going to explain a little of my story. But that video is diet specific, the exact diet protocol I use in order to optimize my testosterone naturally, build muscle. And I even have a way, if you're trying to get leaner or trying to burn fat, I'll show you how to do that as well. Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you guys, meeting you guys. I'll also have a link. I'm going to put a link. So check my videos. I'll put in my about page. I'm going to put a link to my school group. And in my school group, you guys can join. It's free. We could chat in there. You could ask questions. It's a private community I have for like-minded guys all on the same mission. With that said, thank you for tuning in. I'm Nick. I'll see you guys on the very next video. All right, how does this work?